Hello and welcome back to the city of Tyrannicus, Anno 117. It's been a few nights since we've been on the stream, and I didn't have much time to stream, but I did still keep playing off screen because I wanted to finish out the city, and we had to enter the best city competition. And I got that entry in. The senators visited, they had a look around the city of Tyrannicus, and they were impressed, I think. For those of you that haven't seen the city so far, things have expanded and we are at a much grander scale. We are now a major monstropolis. 15,759 people. The population dropped a bit because I had to shuffle around my population to feed our burgeoning war machine. We have built an army because we're feeling hemmed in. Although we're very prosperous, we've run out of space to expand in Latium. And I feel like we could put the land to better use. Our rivals are still a little bit in the Stone Age. Dorian over here, more interested in partying than actually expanding the glory of the Emperor and his empire. Before we get started with the plans, I'll show you around. These are our war dock. We have enough space here for, I think it's 10 ships. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 ships. 10 quinquiremes. Just a short walk down the processional way to load up into the ships from their marshalling area, which we've built up here. There's enough room for 9 units of the army, as well as the other marshalling ground over here outside our amphitheater, which has been running games non-stop since it was constructed. Glory of Rome shown every day. What's going on here? It's like a woad raider painted in blue. Well, he's getting teamed on. We'll leave him to his fate. As part of the expansion of the city now, we've got dedicated areas for the classes. We've got the patricians here in the center of the city. We have the equites on their flanks. We have the plebeians over in this quarter here. And we have some urban sprawl for the limiti, or limitus, as well as down here. We built a fancy entranceway for those arriving to the city to go to the amphitheater. And we've pretty much run out of room. I did build an extra aqueduct to increase the efficiency of our farmland and give these guys over here access to water. This side of town, we've got expansive glassworks. We've got the new armory. And we have lots of charcoal being constructed.
Try to stay calm.
If we do expand the city further, it will be to outsource our charcoal production to another island. But we need space for that. And that's where our plan tonight comes in. Then we also have a shipyard. And the farmland that produces all of the supplies for our navy. I'd like to think that this farmland here is making the bread just for the sailors, but that's simply just roleplay in my head. Then we have the cavalry station out here, breeding up the horses on the point. Lonely lookout there looking for danger. And then back over to the original side of town. Oh, this is where all our flax and cloth is made. The industrial sector has been filled with all of the industries required to keep everyone happy. We did downscale our cement because we are pretty much at full resources for everything. And this is our home docks, which is just concentrated on trading. It's unprotected, with the exception of this lonely gate here.
I'm not really asking you.
Now, we have found it hard to keep the Emperor happy because he wants stuff that I don't really make in bulk. Fortunately, this time, it's just bread and olive oil. But I had a request recently for like 600 tons of marble, which I was in no position to fulfill. Even in an hour and a half, we only have one small island that creates marble, and that's it. And I wasn't going to buy it for him. So in this case, we will be able to fulfill this.
So you do have convictions of your own.
Now, because we need space to expand our empire,
Kyrie, my friend!
we have decided to go to war. And poor old Dorian, he is going to be our target. We did go to war with Kaizo, the pirateer. Privateer, I should say. And it was basically a Pyrrhic victory for me, and we didn't wipe him out. But our relations actually became really, really good. So I started working with him. And we've been completing contracts for him, trading with him, giving him a bit of money on the side to leave us alone, and he doesn't attack us anymore.
Ungrateful, arrogant.
Fire has started in your city.
Oh, we've actually got something bad happening in the city. That rarely happens now. All of our stats are fantastic citywide. And it looks like we don't have fire cover there. The one part of the city, there's no fire coverage. Well. Now we do. Right, the last of our army units have been created. Going to store them in here in the marshalling yard. Now what I need to do is build up a bit of a war chest, because when I activate my army, my income is going to tank. So we've kept them encamped, and that's keeping the costs down for now. But once we activate all of our units to go to war, it's going to tank our economy. So before we do our evil attack, I guess you could call it that, we're sending the trade fleet around to all of our islands to pick up all the surplus stuff, give them the stuff they need, because once the war starts, our privateer friend is going to help us.
What could you possibly
I just
require?
don't have the navy numbers to compete with Dorian. Like, our ships are way better than his, but his numbers means that he's going to scatter and try and kill all of my trade fleets. Well, that's my guess anyway. So we've struck a deal with our old privateer friend, and when the war starts, we're sending our trade fleet to hide in his pirate den to keep them safe. We can't afford to lose these ships, they're very expensive. So we're bringing all the supplies from our islands, topping them up with what they need for the next 20 minutes or so.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Now, I'm not expecting this to be a long war.
Waiting for your decree.
We're going to make it shock and awe. The only problem I have is that Dorian is allied with my other two rivals, so I'm expecting them to also go to war with us.
Selway, Tyrael. Mariners, forward!
I've got a really profitable quest from one of the traders too, where we have to reject all of her suitors who are trying to marry her. And each time you do one, you get 5,000 gold. And there's 48 of them to do. So if I run low on money, I plan on just delivering some letters.
What could you possibly require?
Dropping off all the livestock and construction supplies for what I hope to be a short siege. What I'm also hoping for is that if I defeat Dorian, who has a pretty large army, is that the war will end, and then I won't have to fight my allies, my other rivals rather. But we shall soon see. I haven't been to war in this game, but I feel like all the peaceful stuff is done. And we are just unable to really please the Emperor too much. He's always on my case. So as part of the game's mechanics, you've got reputation with the Emperor. And I haven't been able to get really past 20 before I disappoint him. The other guys are starting to find his favor. And so what happens is as you level up, you get more and more
What do you
bonuses.
guys believe in? Your
Better trade
gods, your
prices.
guiding stars.
You can re-roll
I'm surprised you would
items.
ask such a question.
And that gets progressively
My
better
beliefs, my ancestors.
until
That
you
is
get made the
only for
consul,
me to know.
where you can force other governors to be
I
your
believe that the
specialists.
celestial spheres move in accordance with fate, and thus repeat in cycles, just as the phases of the moon.
It drastically reduces
hope I
all of
find
your costs, and
evidence
you
soon.
get a defensive alliance with the Emperor. But
Power. Call it money.
oh,
call
everyone
it
just talking over
coercion.
the top.
Call it whatever you will. Our roles are decided for us.
You can flip the
We
coin and
decide the
become a
roles for
troublemaker.
others. Simple as that.
But there doesn't seem to be any bonuses to that besides nothing. There's no bonuses, just nerfs. Malices against you. To the point where you cannot hold really good games in your amphitheater. And then you go into full-scale rebellion, where he'll send waves of ships to attack us. And I don't know how many ships he's going to send. So I'm thinking that if we go to war with Dorian, it's going to make everyone angry. And we're going to have to possibly rebel. But if you hold out for long enough, you become a proconsul. So he becomes friends with you. And you get all the benefits of being a consul. But then you can force other governors to work for you even if you're not allied. So I think we're going to go for this. But it means fighting the Emperor. And I think that the city of Tyrannicus has what it takes. I think the city of Tyrannicus could rival Rome. If it could just find some more space. Yeah, to war, Thomas. War. So, I think that my navy will stomp Dorians despite his numbers.
We stand.
We've gone with
waiting.
just all weapons, archers and scorpions. They've got some captains where we can. We've got a hero
What could
captain
you possibly require?
who gives us 500 denarii for every ship we sink. So that might be profitable. He has lots of ships. Yeah, so I will get back to the trading bit. So we can make sure that all of these places survive what I hope to be a short war. But everyone hopes for a short war. And you rarely ever get one. Heading over to Blepicus, which specializes in our pigment production. We just got so much in terms of resources that everything's overstocked, and I'm refusing to sell them on the open market. We've seen his line of thinking, and we're deciding to keep stuff to ourselves, despite the apparent peace.
What could you possibly require?
Fully stocked for
Waiting
porridge,
for your
that's good.
decree.
Dropping off spare leather for sandals. A lot of our islands make all the very basic stuff, and then we deliver the exotic tier 3 and tier 4 stuff if it's required.
We stand waiting.
Alright, let's pick up the excess stuff from here. Lots of pigments waiting for us.
Turn us forward. Salway, Praetor.
I really don't like the trade function. The menu needs to be worked on, so I just do it all manually. I haven't found it tedious yet.
Through the waves.
It's fun delivering stuff to your colonies. You get to know them better. More in touch with their needs. Got spare construction supplies, lots of garum. We create so much garum, it's crazy. Everything looks good.
Time flies, as do we.
Head over to Atomicus. This city has been
Through the way.
a little bit difficult to manage because of the lack of actual useful building space after our olives have taken up most of the space. It's a twin town. This side is the poor quarter, and this side is the fancy quarter.
The stridulating crickets.
But we
of
just
the
don't have enough
sanctuary
manpower to
disperse
actually build
unwelcome
these
thoughts.
gates. Because they use quite a bit of manpower, so they're just there for decoration. Dorian likes to send his fleet out and patrol every now and then. The Pirate Lord doesn't come out of his hole much, and if he does, it's just his flagship.
Tough work
There he
being
is.
an oarsman. Trust me, though, there are worse alternatives.
It's not his flagship, but yeah, you get my point.
Rebuilding in the wake of the eruption has taken the families many years. Many sacrifices were made.
But we got the aqueduct in. So both sides of the city are fed with water. And my goal with the war chest was to be over 500,000. That's so that I could buy the island. I think you have to buy it. I don't think you can just conquer it.
What could you possibly require?
I think the Emperor's like, what are you doing, man?
We advance.
We'll need to pick up a heap of stuff from here. We might even have to go back to the main city first. It's money or prestige to conquer the island. Okay.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Well, I think I might have enough money to inhabit it. 500,000 should be enough.
Festina Lente.
Assuming our reputation doesn't get absolutely destroyed by doing this. Everybody's allied with everybody except me. They could sense it in the air, I think.
Salve, Praetor.
So this place creates our olive oil. And our amphora.
Mariners, forward. Through the waves.
These guys need wine, but they can go without for a while. War rations and all that. The reputation? Yep, okay. So if I can spend reputation, that will really destroy his view of me.
Mariners,
We'll aim to spend denarii. If not, then I guess we're going to tank our rep. Dorian's not going to know what hit him.
Festina Lente.
I'm going to storm the beaches.
We stand waiting.
I still haven't really bothered with Albion. Oh, let's go and pick some wine up for them.
Through the waves.
So Molokai has heaps of wine as well. Yeah, they're fully stocked. My income would be heaps better if I traded all my supplies, but I just like seeing that they're full. Needs are met. We do need concrete over here. But that it can also wait.
Arate was aditur.
May you be banned from all libraries, and your tongue dry.
Shh. If only you knew what was on the horizon. So our army consists of, what have we got here, 7 or 8 legionaries, 2 onagers, 2 auxilia, 2 equestrians, 2 praetorians, and 2 archers. There's a substantial amount of manpower required for all that, mainly from the plebeian class. But I do like that each infantry unit also has libertas there to help them maintain the camps, depending on what type they are. Let's have a look here at their barracks. Yeah, so you need 44 plebs and 6 libertas to create that unit, 50 men. This one is just 44 libertas, because they are from the lower class, and they're lower class troops. They only need a bit of rope and they can go to war. And then you can unlock myrmidons from the amphitheatre, but you need to worship a specific god. Yeah, so our army is ready to rumble. We just need to finish all our supply missions and then we're good. All of our warships can carry 3 units as well, so we've got more than enough transport capacity for this army. And what I think I might do is... his navy's over here. I might declare war with our navy basically in blockade of this port. Destroy everything here. He's got patrolling navy.
Gotta work on those sea legs.
He's got his trade convoys. He's got a couple here. He's must be stationed here looking for pirates. So I think if we blockade this port, kill this navy, and then we'll come around here and storm this beach where his army is before they embark. And maybe we might be able to trap this navy here in decisive battle as well. But yeah, we're going to storm the beach because then it's just a short march to the villa. And I'm pretty sure that's all we have to kill to take over the island. But yeah, the party is over in Gyros. We have aspirations here in Tyrannicus. In the short term, I should probably satisfy the Emperor. He needed a bunch of bread.
Time flies, as do we.
A little bit of extra rep before we go to war would be probably a good idea. And the amphitheater is giving us so much in terms of city-wide bonuses and negatives. There are events that happen, and I really annoyed the patricians because I didn't want to put their gladiator in the ring. They wanted me to fix the match. And the people wouldn't have liked that, so the patricians hate us across the board. But I didn't unlock a cool specialist who had some unique ability. I think it was for... where is he? He's over here somewhere. He's in one of our forges. Where is it? Over here. I think. City's grown so much. Oh, that's right. Just here. Favilis, survivor of Sands and Sandals. Mysterious gladiator. Turns out he was actually the son of a patrician. Yes, down with the Greek. We don't want any Hellenics around these parts. We have room to expand the shipbuilding if the Emperor sends his navy and it turns out to be hard to deal with. We have a stockpile here to make 5 ships at emergency rates. And if I have to, I will downgrade our patricians to be lower class just to make this work. It would tank our income, but that's what the war chest is for. Albion is a flea-infested hellhole at the moment. We still haven't developed it. Apart from bringing back some trinkets every now and then.
Through the waves.
I feel like it's a whole different game in Albion, so
Waiting for your decree.
we will have a proper expedition once the war in Latium is over.
We stand waiting.
Dropping it all off.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Going to pick up that wine and take them some concrete.
So Praetor.
And then I think we'll be good. We can stop at one of the other islands on the way home.
Mariners, forward.
How you going, Wintertown?
Time flies, as do we.
Have you been playing it yourself? Let's go for a wander. While we wait for those ships to do their thing. Yeah, this is my first ever game of Anno. I've never played it before, and I've fallen in love with this particular one. You're all ready? Do you want to live forever? Well, you're not going to.
So what is the average buoyancy of a duck?
But when they return home, there will be a glorious triumph for them. As they march up the processional way. It is fun. It is very fun. Oh, hello, kitty cat. Apparently there's an Easter egg too. I'm going to show you it shortly. I haven't tested it myself. This is where our glorious triumph will happen. On the way to the amphitheater. And then up to the muster yard. Where is it? Behind that wall. Alright. Now I heard that if you do that near an aqueduct, you can do something cool. Let's try it. Oh, we sell tickets on this.
Shush now. You'll wake officers.
Oh, thanks for the navigation tip, Lord Wintertown. Good way to get a different perspective of what you've built. I wish the camera would stay centered, not try to keep centering itself though. Fighting the camera. We can speed up.
Have you a house?
Whoa. No, I wanted to go the other way. Ah. Going to the sewers. Yeah, anyway, that worked. Cool. Alright, let's deliver this
Through the waves.
bread for the Emperor.
We stand waiting.
Another 60 tons plus 200 olive oil. We'll have to set a trade ship for that.
As do we. Neptune's finest. Ready.
We've got some olive oil on board.
Waiting for your decree.
I might send that over.
We stand waiting.
Safety? What is this safety you speak of? Yeah, so I think we'll satisfy the Emperor's request before we go and pick a fight. But that shouldn't take too long with our speedy flagship that we have. We have ourselves movement speed and better wind angle. Oh no, 15 seconds. All the stats are good on the stream. Just that down under skill issue. How are you going, Thomas? I really enjoyed the co-op that we played the other night. That was good. For those of you who haven't played co-op, it's super fun. We didn't think it would be, but it's pretty fun to work together. You can play as the same faction. And you both control the same empire, which I thought was really cool. And in the end, Thomas and I ended up colonizing 2 separate islands, working together, satisfying each other's trade needs. It was really cool. Solid 4 hours, and we did some work.
We stand waiting.
And I just thought that would be so cool for a 4 versus 4 versus 4 versus 4 game. Be like... yeah, it'd be really cool. Cutthroat stuff, I reckon. But, like, I could look at his colony and go, alright, he looks like he needs some bread, so I was just dumping bread at his doorstep. Better than any AI trader could ever. Where is it? Yes, we shall take your wine. Don't want our porridge, apparently. We'll toss that overboard.
Through the waves. We stand waiting.
Yeah, it was cool. The micro burden was much less. Like you exploring for us at the start, while I just concentrated on an early layout, was really cool. And I could see it being even more exciting when you get to Albion. Like, yo man, send us some garum.
As do we.
The Celts are rebelling.
Neptune's finest.
Just gonna top them right up with cement. They could use it.
Waiting for your decree.
We're gonna take all your grapes though. You can grow more.
Mariners, forward.
And I am going to steal your olive oil because you've got enough here to satisfy the Emperor. Plus 60 bread. Alright, you're going to go and get our reputation up.
Festina Nente.
Ooh, it's a deal.
Through the waves.
I discovered that you can just
It's
press left
practically
control
stealing.
and click on the item and it'll just sell it. So there's no fiddling around.
Festina Nente.
Thomas said you could click and yeah, you can also click and drag it onto the dock. But yeah, just left click, left control and left click will get rid of your stuff.
We stand, waiting.
Alright, let's get this back, and then the trade fleet is going to their pirate hideout. And we won't need the flagship to fulfill that Emperor's order. Yeah, but you can have 4 players for every nation as well. So you can play head to head, where each team has 4 players. So you know, 4 players for Dorian, 4 players for Lycia. I did see that, the unofficial leak list, because apparently now it's illegal to talk about it before they release it. Cope much, Gaijin? I'm excited to see the Lutjans.
The sword lily. A gift from my mother.
That might mean we get the Exa set.
Ever built.
Okay, the trade fleet is coming back. That they're going to go to their pirate hideout, dropping off all the grapes.
Festina Lente.
Actually, you can just go there now. You've got nothing to do. You're going to fulfill the Emperor's orders. You're dropping back. So are you. So are you.
So Praetor.
So that gives every island 50% fertility, if you want to call it that, for gold ore, which takes a long time to wash out of the rivers. I don't have the ability to mine it. Yeah, well, I had heard unofficially that Bussard and Albatross were going to get their missiles soon, so that would make sense. But I don't actually have any proof that that's going to happen. It's just all that speculation that happens. But I heard that before last patch. And then the Lutjan's coming now, so yeah, it makes me think it was pretty true. Oh, look at here. We have a gap in our defense. Sloppy workmanship. I haven't built the towers because we don't have the manpower for it. Choosing instead to turn them into legionaries. It requires, what, 16 plebeians. Oh, we have enough. We can build them now. Say what? Oh, they're the archer towers. Damn, I built the wrong ones. And now they're not centered. God damn it. Oh well. And we've run out of concrete because I sent it all away. But we will make more. Alright, how are our ships looking? Alright, we're here for our Emperor's request. Deliver it all?
Let us all so prosper.
Time flies, as do we.
We gained some
Ooh,
reputation.
It's a deal.
27 we're at. What, theoretically, what would a war look like? He really wants to be friends with us, but it's not happening. He's got a slightly higher naval power, but that's because of the ship numbers. My army doubles his. His is just all rabble. And every other metric we outshine him. I will point out that I have surpassed my rival despite her land grabbing. Prestige and economic power now. So I'm very happy that She no longer holds the crown in terms of these two metrics, which is what I really wanted. And even our army rivals hers. So I reckon that I could probably take her, especially on the sea. Because that 27,000 fleet power is not all in one area. Whereas my navy is. Yeah, so I think we might do alright. But let's have a look what a war means. There are two types of war, all-out war or limited war. All-out war, both sides can attack and destroy civilian and buildings. Emperor is very likely to intervene if things get out of hand. An attack will be seen as a planned extermination. Yeah, well, that's what it's kind of going to be, I guess. Neutral reputation means this war won't be looked on favorably. Your prestige is unmatched. People admire you and are willing to turn a blind eye on your warmongering. But it's going to increase the cost because we own a lot of islands. An attack is seen as tyrannical. Well, our city is called Tyrannicus, home of the tyrant. And he's a supporter of the Emperor, means that he's more likely to intervene in their favor. So we outpower him. But I'm worried about this, and they're both going to go to war with him.
Sprouts and chicken breast.
So this could get bloody. And it might strain my economy to rebuild any ships we lose.
Await your instruction.
Do we want a festival as we're about to go to war? No thanks. Alright, the trade fleet has arrived home. They're going to drop off their stuff that they can. Anything else will sell to the Pirate Lord. He buys my stuff now.
What could you possibly require?
These docks are exposed. There's no defenses here, but they've got to fight through the whole city to get there. And I've got a pretty substantial garrison in the villa. Alright, let's go to our pirate hideout. You two.
We advance.
How's this? 2 or 3 streams ago we were fighting to the death trying to get in here, and now we're just friends.
Nice place, isn't it?
He gives us contracts to destroy stuff too.
Leaving the hands idle.
Let's send him some sails. That sounds like a good idea. We'll send a flagship to do that.
Festina Lente.
The bribe. We're paying our rent. He wants 102. We've got plenty of sails.
Through the waves.
We do have a trade ship that's going back and forward between Albion. If they get caught up in this, that's on them. The dawn of war. I'm not sure if... Is this dusk? I can't tell. But yeah, you get my point. The dawn of war is here. Looks like it's 5 in the morning. Our trade fleet is mysteriously vacating the waters of Latium. Traders wondering where their deliveries went today. It is a prelude to something. Something. A storm of blades. The legions are roused. They don't yet know they're being deployed. But professional soldiers all awake and at work. We have the Praetorians over here. I believe they're Praetorians. No, they're the Equestrians. Where's the Praetorians? Here. Do we start another games before that happens? We are up to the 3rd level of the amphitheater of the Grand Gladiator games. Let's confirm that. We're not going to be able to do this, I don't think. While this one's active, it will increase the ability of our soldiers. So this is the perfect time to go to war. And you get everything else that you've already unlocked when you activate the game. So let's do it. And we can fulfill all of those easily. So this is a good prep. Once the games are prepared, it's going to take 30 minutes, but I think it's quicker if we fulfill the supplies straight away. So I've got a supply yard here that just picks up for the amphitheater and drops it straight off.
Oh dear, the stores are overflowing.
Yeah, we've got so many weapons and armor,
What
it's
could you
ridiculous.
possibly require?
The Albion ship is here, dropping off the brooches. 35 degrees up there, man. Jeez. I thought it was bad down here, but nope. That's pretty bad. How are our trade ships looking? They're on their way still to their port. The first one has arrived. We're going to fulfill that contract to pay our way. $17,000 gold for that is very lucrative.
Neptune's finest, ready.
It's not going to let me do it. Let's come over here.
Festina Lente.
Come on, dude. How maybe if I put it in the other ship?
Festina.
Because this ship's already active with the quest. If this doesn't work, we'll just pay him later. Activate that quest.
Salve, Praetor.
Oh, that's not sails, that's cloth. That's why. Duh. You idiot. Captain Merrypath, you don't know the difference between sails and cloth?
We advance.
You had to walk in the sun today, man. Oh, jeez. It's brutal. That's no joke. It's just as deadly as the wildlife.
Waiting for your decree.
These fools bringing cloth. The rest of the trade fleet has arrived. Kaizo's wondering why he hasn't been paid yet, as the flagship zips off to fulfill the order. If they were Amazon drivers, they would be fired. But that gives us some time here to fulfill the order for the amphitheater. It's a lot of wine required. Have we got enough in? Yep. 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 Good. The city is fully fulfilled with the exception of chariots. So I'm not bothering with chariots. Decreases health by 1 notch. Happiness has dropped right down because of the angry patricians, and we have quite a few. Across the city, what have we got? Heaps of people. We have 4,500 patricians. It's pretty even across all of the classes. What's my flagship doing? Trying to go to war here, and we have to pay the rent. Prices are going up, that's good. Stocks are looking fantastic for any siege. Almost there. Let's speed up time. We'll reverse time. Pretend this didn't happen. So still, the dawn of the morning of war. We'll see if we can have this war over by dinner time. What's happening out here? What have we got? Dorian fighting off pirates. They're coming to my port for help. It's not going to help you, mate. That will be the last victory you have today, Dorian. Alright, here we go. The super speedboat. This time we want construction materials, sails, 102 units of sails, not cloth.
Time flies, as do we.
Let's head back to the pirate lair. Let's make sure all of our trade ships are there. And the other one's on its way back to Albion, so it should be safe. Unless it gets accosted by the other rivals in Albion, which it might. I've got no naval presence there.
We stand, waiting.
Let's put my ships over here. Pretty sure they'll be safe. If they come looking for them, they're going to get shot up by his pirate base, so... And we know that he's at war with Dorian, because Dorian just sank one of his ships. Okay, once the flagship delivers this material, we will start loading the troops up. Plan is still to raid that port. And then hopefully get around here. Looks like he's had a large fire. That we're going to take advantage of the chaos within the city at the moment. And I am wondering if I can just bombard him with my ships, because that would be ideal. Take out the archers first. Just bombard everyone. And then land. Alright, let's fulfill our bargain with Kaizo. Sorry about that. Yep. My fool of a captain couldn't tell the difference between cloth and good quality sail.
Forward!
A pleasure doing business.
Indeed. We don't have actual trade rights yet, but it's not far away.
I reckon we're not that far off.
I'm going to pay him too. Oh, he wants a lot.
Your people are ailing.
That's too much. But I think he'll be happy with what happens next. I'll just keep doing contracts for him. He wants $250,000. It's half of my cash. Ship's well on its way to Albion. I think we're good to start. Let's muster up. So we have legionaries. Just watch my income drop. And so the order has been given. Dorian must fall. Yep, the legionaries are already collecting their pay. And the siege equipment. Yeah, so we've tanked our income. But we have all the supplies we need to survive a while. Yeah. Yeah, he is. We are ready to go and load the boats. Our professional army is going to stomp all over him.
Sock. Orders?
I don't know how much I'm going to have to micro my troops or whether they just fight themselves. We'll have to see.
Just another stick in the brazier, huh? Freezing.
They're like ants. The legionnaires go marching 10 by 10. Hurrah. Hurrah.
Your wish?
Alright. I think we got ourselves a professional outfit here. It's only costing us 140 denarii a day.
Gather arrows.
Let's load up.
You have been building for 2 hours, Eric. May I suggest some
No, you stay there.
refreshments?
I don't want you to move. I want you to just load.
Simple serves best.
It's not as elegant as I wanted it to be, but that's okay.
Mandate captate.
Orders?
In honor of our hard-working people, let the games commence.
Indeed. Indeed, let's the games commence. We're timing this really well. So our troop recruitment speed will go up 100%, as will our knowledge. And our fighting prowess has gone up while it's active. Where did those ships with the crew go? Over here. So you're loaded, get out of there.
Neptune's finest, ready. Karate was aditeur.
Legionaries are on.
Dirige frontem.
Another boat full of legionaries.
What could you possibly require?
That boat is full.
I've got a bigger sling.
Siege and cavalry.
Draconis! Time flies, as do we.
You can't take any chances though, can you, Thomas? If you're going to fight an enemy, you may as well cream him. Pound him into the ground.
Praetor!
Oh, stop moving. Let the boats... Let the men come to the boats, not the other way around.
Waiting.
Oh, well. Like I said, not as elegant as I hoped, but it works.
Festina Lente.
Now, obviously, we don't want these ships sunk, so They will not be leading the fight.
We advance!
And I might even bring the flagship. Oh, no, I can't afford to lose it.
What could you possibly require?
So that is Squad 2.
Neptune's finest!
Squad 1.
Ready!
Let's go find Dorian's port. And so off we go. Dolphins are a good omen. And if those are marlin, that's even better. Festival of Joy. No thanks. I just got the base edition. I didn't buy the special pack. I didn't know whether it would be worth it. I do know that I have seen that Anno has a lot of DLC. And I saw on the roadmap that the first DLCs would bring Egypt, is it? And the volcano island map or something. So that looks interesting. So I've accounted for Dorian's navy, but I don't know how we're going to go with the other navies when they all inevitably chip in.
Waiting for your decree!
I await your instruction.
Governor's Festival of Games. Happiness and prestige for the cost of glass.
Done.
Ooh, hello, Dorian.
What could you possibly require?
Okay, let's do it. The sun has set on Dorian's aspirations. I guess we go all out war. We're going to lose 25 reputation. And we're going to get these guys go to war with us too.
We didn't train for this.
Mariners! Forward!
Well, there goes his navy. An enemy betrayed their ally. It's just us. They abandoned him.
We advance!
A ship is under attack.
Through the way!
Oh, okay, so we've got a ship here. And the port is attacking us.
It's these cheap ships from Carthago. They sink like stones.
We'll stay away from his port. We'll just take his navy out. We're just smashing him. I could pick up all the stuff his ships dropped, but I won't.
Lente.
The other two rivals have abandoned him, so it's just us fighting Dorian. They knew that it wasn't wise to go up against the governess.
Through the waves!
Steamrolling his navy. Where is his army and what are they doing? Still there waiting on the beach. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Ships have come back for repairs. They've been beaten up. We'll take this opportunity to go and destroy his army.
Time flies, as do we.
One of my captains is supposed to give us 500 denarii every time we kill a ship, so I hope that's happening.
Mariners!
Is he trying to load his army up? He is. We're going to trap them. In the bay. Looks like he's got one trireme.
Be strong! You are sailors! You have seen worse storms!
Time flies,
Oh, it's
as
going to be a
do
bad
we.
day here at
Ship
Gyros.
is under attack.
We might lose one if I'm not careful, though.
Forward! What am I doing here?
We lost one of our ships with 3 legionary units on it. Ooh, that's not good.
But these are fearful tidings.
We've got castaways. Oh, they can be saved. Do it.
Time flies, as do we.
That's cool. We can save the army units.
We advance. Rubble and ashes and regret. Picking
Yeah,
on
you don't
those
want to go
weaker
up
than-
against... Yep, we're picking on the weaker ones. I should turn the speed down. That's why it was frame jumping so much.
Waiting for your decree.
I'm so glad we didn't lose those troops.
One of our troops is under attack.
We stand, waiting. Selway, Tyrael. We stand, waiting.
Alright, that looks like they're all loaded.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Stop killing the civilians.
The
That's not
structure is
not
under
sporting.
attack.
Dorian's navy's trying to attack one of our towns, but that's okay. Let him.
Cohorts at your command.
Well, let's get some semblance of order. Are there any more castaways?
Meet
Yes,
me
there are.
Wrestling match, no weapons.
Let's see if we can capture them.
What could you possibly require?
Nope. Nope.
Through the waves.
I wonder if they'll drown. Or will they just stay there? All his army's in the water.
Karate was aditur.
And we still got guys on ships. Where are they?
Waiting for your decree. What could you possibly require? Festina Lente.
Yeah, I just went the whole hog, didn't I? We're going to wipe out the Hellenics.
Mandate captate.
They've taken up positions around the villa. Obviously, we won't charge these guys with cavalry.
Sagittari!
A ship is under attack.
Karate.
Gather arrows!
Taking fire.
Spoonful of trouble.
Solid hit there with the Onaga. Our auxiliary are engaged with theirs. Our legionary unit just chopping this one to pieces. I think that's the morale bar.
Buenos Victrix.
The Custodia were taken out.
Away, Priator!
Alright, Alright, let's attack the villa. Let's not try and take too much in the way of collateral damage. We're just steamrolling them. That was the plan. Home in time for breakfast garum. The first torches have been thrown at the villa. The onagers still opening fire. How is the navy going? Anyone dead?
The die is cast.
Being slowly picked off here.
Waiting for your decree.
So much to pick up.
Forward, Praetor.
We'll go some way to recovering the costs of the war.
We will mourn them later.
What? A unit defeated by Dorian. Who got killed? Oh, my archers.
Sock. New targets.
It won't matter once the villa's burned.
The net, trident, bandages, ready for battle. Gather arrows.
No, you're not. Let's turn these guys to aggressive, so they actually fight things. Send them back to get repaired. The army will do what they need to do.
Your wish.
Conquer the island.
Yeah.
So we lost an auxiliary unit. Their line is holding on. Let's have a look at the battle. I made a short during Manor Lords that was similar, where we were just watching the fight. Excuse me, watch out. Don't be shooting us. Better put our armor on. Yo, dude. Get out of here. Yeah, you run. You run away. Coming. Oh! What? Oh, we just got... Take that. Yeah, that was a bit of a fun diversion. The island's under siege. We're still throwing torches. Dorian shall soon be ours. He will serve the governess. Just in time for a pack of Tim Tams. Now you're teasing me.
You can break me, but not my spirit. My brothers will lift me into legend.
Dorian has been
Thine
defeated.
Emperor Calidus commands thee.
Demands that we make peace. It's going to cost us...
Has been defeated.
It's going to cost us 390,000 to settle this.
Your glowing reputation has not gotten the better of you yet. I approve.
She's sucking up to us. Spend reputation
Population
45.
growth should equal that of yeast in a fresh jar of beer.
Let's just spend the money. The island
We
is
could
yours.
both
What do you want
benefit
to do
from a
with the
closer
buildings on it?
collaboration.
Keep the island. Ownership of the island is transferred to you and buildings on the island are kept as they are. Ownership of the island is transferred to you and the villa and trading posts remain. We're going to clear the whole island. Ooh, the whole population have been put to the sword.
Mandata captate.
When that was kind of brutal. They're gone. Everyone's gone. There's only 150 people left, and our legion too. All right, let's get these guys all resting and try and minimize these costs until the navy's ready to pick them up. And they can subsist off this fresh new lands. Spread out a bit too, because once you're back on Tyrannicus, you're going to be hemmed right in. We might disband our auxilia when we get back. Oh, this is the garrison for the
Information.
governess's new land. We'll send them over here then.
Gather arrows.
This is also the garrison.
Proprietor.
You guys can put the horses near the river for now. And our income is steadily rising as everyone encamps.
Future citizens
There's a few belongings there amongst the rubble of the former civilization. So much potential here on a brand new large island. This one here has sturgeon, which I'm pretty short on. I only make it in one place. So we can make oysters with caviar from here. But otherwise it's a pretty unremarkable island. But it does have lots of flat open area. Perfect to build a city, just like Tyrannicus. Although it's not allowed to be better. That leaves me wondering, how much damage could it do to our reputation to also take on our other rival? And she has a much more diverse array here with, we really need the shells. That's the only thing that I really buy all the time. Yeah, the Legion stomped Dorian. Poor old party boy. And the income's come back up now. And our trade fleet, good as gold.
Ready.
Did that increase our reputation with this
Oh,
fella?
how wonderful to see you. Will you join us for Cena?
Not quite, but if I keep doing contracts, it's going to really please him. I'm not going to give him any money. He just got a whole bunch of slaves, all fleeing refugees from this place.
Forward. So way, Proprietor. Neptune's finest. Ready.
His castaways all look like they drowned or escaped. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to rebuild this thing. Does it? Can I move it? The trading post is okay. Let's move it. I don't like it there. It's actually the closest port for Tyrannicus, actually, to be there. So we might keep it there. Very close. We would have to take siege equipment to fight our strongest rival. She has towers and all sorts of stuff. That would be a protracted battle, I think. And most of her stuff, she's got a lot of siege equipment.
Don't start.
So she's going to shoot at our ships a lot if we go to war with her.
Bothering me when I work.
We would probably have to use ships with artillery ourselves. Not sure if they replenish or not when they're encamped, or if they have to go home. But the Navy should be ready to go and pick them up.
So way, Proprietor.
I believe we just lost the one ship. That's not too bad. Yeah, just one ship lost. Trade fleet was safe in the pirate cove. All is well. And we also gain Old Mate as a specialist. So let's get him to work. I've got a spare officium here. What's he do? Dorian. Philos Philhellenis. Health. For Equus residents, which he's close to here. Also provides equal amounts of Libertas workforce. Let's put him here, on the outskirts of the city.
I'll look out for your people.
You better. You're lucky to be alive, my friend. And that, 100 Libertas from that. Cool. And how did our reputation fare after the fighting was done? Well, not as bad. Look, they've got terrible reputation. It's probably because they broke the alliance with Dorian and let him fed him to the wolves. So they're actually worse off in the Emperor's eyes than I am after my warmongering. Oh, and they're not allied anymore. Are they? She's not appearing here. Ooh, that's really tempting. My army power is higher than hers. Divide and conquer, they say. Let's check her page. Took a bit of a hit to our economic power. Break defensive treaty. Am I in a treaty with her? Non-aggression pact and a defensive pact. I don't remember agreeing to that, but I must have.
I'm just missing some ingredients. If I can find them, you'll be the first to get a sample.
I have resource monopolies across the board. The City of Scrolls. Similar economy, higher population. But it's going to cost reputation to do that. We'll just get the army home first.
We stand waiting. Neptune's finest! Ready!
Well, I guess one trade ship can take most of the army home.
Waiting for your decree!
That's a pretty dastardly idea, man. I think we could do that. Now, I'm not sure how it's going to work with her because she has more than one island. So if I just took her main island, I would need more money. Unless I just tank my reputation.
Parate was aditur. Spoonful of trouble.
Oh, so they won't repair until it's linked to the trading post. Let's move that. Just for the sake of getting it fixed. Yeah, I gave it that.
Dirige fronte!
Hixa Draconis!
Come on, get in the boats.
Who are you calling a donkey? What could you possibly require?
Get in the boats.
Spoonful of trouble!
Time flies, as do we. Through the waves!
What do you want, Mr. Raider? You coming to collect some slaves from the water there.
So way, Praetor.
Some porridge for everyone.
Festina Lente.
Something going on with this. It's got a street connection to the trading post. Do I have to get started on the building?
You want some skewer meat? It's fresh.
It doesn't appear to be rebuilding, but maybe that's a bug.
We stand waiting.
There are signs of public unrest.
Right, let's get everyone back. Life as normal for the next 20 minutes or so. We need to stock up some money, and we've got something going on at the amphitheater.
You know best.
Your eques munerator addresses the crowd. Witness Tyrannicus, the triumph of Julius Caesar over the barbarian Vercingetorix in the Battle of Alesia. I admitted that. However, the reenactment goes poorly. Vercingetorix, played by a Celt gladiator, soon stands triumphant amidst the bodies of defeated legionaries. Now, his eyes narrow on the champion dressed as Julius Caesar. Will you change the outcome of the battle? Extend your hand, palm up, allow the Celt to win. Give happiness, but the Emperor wouldn't be pleased with that. Sweep your arm and send a second wave to help the Romans. Minus happiness, but the reputation of the Emperor would go up. Raise an arm pointing down and force the Celt to surrender. Reputation would go up and there's no other change. But I think we will send a second wave to make sure that this goes to historical recreation. At your signal, the crowd roars, the arena gates open, and another wave of legionaries join the battle. The Celt warrior manages to slay or maim half of his new opponents, but falls at last to his knees, bleeding and exhausted. Julius Caesar ends his life with a swift strike to the throat. The Roman crowd leaps to their feet, relishing the blood sport, but you fear the consequences. Stories of this Celt's bravery will travel far and wide. It's just a small amount of happiness.
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
So far I've chosen nearly every single one of them that gives us unhappiness from the amphitheater. But they won't last forever.
A decision, your judiciousness.
No.
I await your instruction.
No prestige.
Ere?
And no. Yeah, I'll have to look up how to pronounce that word. Jeez, I murdered it. I just know it. I murdered it. Just like the Celts murdered the Romans.
Mariners, forward!
Disembark.
Parate was aditur.
Oh, the legionaries go somewhere else.
Dirige frontem. Doxark?
Still on their way home. Sneaking in the side entrance. That unhappiness is not a great thing to see. But the fleet returns home triumphant. And if I can get this thing to actually rebuild, that would be great.
Sagittari!
See if this works. Recalling them back to the villa. So they actually work on maybe repairing it?
Waiting for your decree.
Gloria Exercitus!
Parate was aditur.
Give them some time to replenish their losses.
Dirige frontem.
Then we'll go knocking on another door.
I've got a bigger sling.
Praetor!
Mandate captate.
Done.
Is that all of them ordered? Someone's still not home.
Waiting. We advance. We advance. Time flies, as do we. Mariners, forward!
Yeah, the Gaulish community that I have is outraged at my poor pronunciation of their mother tongue. Vercingetorix. That makes sense. Vercingetorix.
Waiting.
Spoonful of trouble. Dirige frontem.
Okay, good. Everyone is home. All the ships are kind of in their docks. Let's get this guy in here.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Did I come home with more ships than I left with? What's going on there?
Mariners, forward.
Alright, let's get back to trading with our other colonies. I don't think we took any major damage, if anything. Dorian was too shock and awed. The last of our troops are arriving home. And the games rage on. No one even noticed that their neighbors collapsed. There's probably a good portion of the crowd here that was from Gyros.
Salve, Praetor.
Income will need some recovery. We were out about 3,000 before. That means that stuff ran out. Jewelry ran out. We almost ran out of stuff, yeah. But that's okay. That means the other colonies are worse off. And the plebeian workforce is low because they're missing a need.
My husband adores the amphitheater.
Maybe not.
You
The
can
needs
make
are
a
met.
couple of thousand on a good gladiator.
No, Grammaticus, that's okay. You don't need a school. There's censorship in this game, is there? Its own in-game names get censored. What?
We stand waiting.
What does it come up as? Just stars or something? Asterisks. And obliques. Is it storming up your way? Wintertown? Got a huge light show here. What ran out? Something ran out. Yeah, the necklaces ran out. I stocked them up pretty good here. There's not much they need. Getting a bit low on the Tyrian purple. But otherwise looking okay. We'll take some lavender because some of our colonies require lavender deliveries. So this should just do a lavender drop.
We advance.
These guys require soap, so they don't need lavender dropped off, but I believe Atomicus can create its own soap if we drop the lavender. They're out of soap. No, they can't. They need soap too. It must be this place here can make the soap for them.
Mariners, forward. Festina Lente.
Spread the trade fleet out. Service the needs of each island.
Through the waves.
The Latin language as come gets censored. That's hilarious, man. Good on ya, Ubisoft. I'm surprised that doesn't get censored. You be too soft.
We stand waiting.
Island happiness is tanked. Chance of an uprising. 33 buildings at once. That would be some work for our for our custodies, but we do have the army here that could help put down any uprising. And if there is an uprising, it'll be all patricians, because they're the unhappy ones.
A little cone of walnuts to crunch along with the action.
Crunching walnuts, hey? Some of our warships have supplies on board from the looting. Oh, instead of sending all the ships, let's put it all on one ship. Oh, you'll need to go over there and drop off. We'll sell that stuff to recover some of our money.
We stand waiting. Salve, Praetor. We stand waiting.
Skull and Bones, yeah, because it's I guess an open world thing. What do you call it? An MMO.
Neptune's finest.
That game was a bit of a disappointment. They lulled me in the first 2 hours of gameplay, and then it just basically turned into World of Warcraft in ships. I've never really been into that.
We advance.
Right, go and drop off the spoils of war. Our ships have arrived. This place is stocked up. They just need olive oil and amphora. We'll take their mussels. We'll just sell it.
Festina Lente.
Oh, we need the mussels, actually. The oysters. I keep calling them mussels, but they're oysters.
What could you possibly require?
We'll send the olive oil over there.
Forward.
This place can grab the pigment.
Festina Lente.
Yeah, true. Too contentious. Molokai makes lots and lots of grapes. And grape juice. Fermented grape juice.
Time flies, as do we. Through the waves.
The output here is very slow for marble, but it's just that's all we can do.
Time flies, as do we?
It wouldn't hurt for me to build some more trade ships now. The fat ones. And one replacement warship. Those two are going off to sell their loot. Okay, so let's think about... Their place is burning down too because they don't know how to build a Vigiles. Where will we land? That's a pretty dangerous landing because if we get stuck, it's like fighting up a cliff through a choke point. They don't appear to have anything dangerous. Or I could just kill their army on the beach again. Land here. We'll have to come up here across the bridge. We will have to shoot down the walls. We will bring our onagers for that. But the villa is very close here if we storm this way. So we might be able to beat their army to the punch. Because their army will need to traverse up here and cross the bridge and then meet us. And if we're already here when we declare war, then it's game over for her.
We advance!
Almost there to sell the loot. I might send the flagship to go and placate the pirate lord.
Festina Lente.
What does he want? Oysters with caviar, and he'll give us a captain. We can do that. We've got all the oysters. My navy's very slow against the wind because we have no oars. We just went all weapons. And you saw Dorian just melt under our withering fire. So, screw him. Death to Dorian. Now he works as a farm boss. Here we go, finally.
See? I can be a merchant.
Festina Lente.
And it's in the bag. Or bags. Whichever. I had them paint the interiors with roses. You can roll your eyes now.
Too late.
Festina Lente.
32 oysters with caviar. So he's got an extra 2 there. That's fine. 2 oysters with caviar for the captain.
We advance!
Oh, I can't wear a toga. You've missed the sight of me bony knees.
Right, that satisfied that
We
need.
stand, waiting.
Go and pick up some more. Do a round of glass and a round of soap.
Mariners, forward!
Okay, we really need to up our trade game. But we won't do that while we have hostile waters. If I own the 3 home islands, I will be happy. And nothing will be able to stop me. Although, except our happiness, which continues to crash. And it's just my poor choices that have led to that predicament. I won't start building this until the wars are over. Let's just hope I'm not violently overthrown in a coup. Widespread unrest up to 33 buildings every 21 hours. Or 15 buildings every 1 hour. But my Custodes coverage, I believe, is most of the map. There's a small hotspot here that might flare up. But mostly, yeah, we've got nearly full coverage, except for this slum over here. Let's build a Custodes there. It still doesn't reach, so we will move it.
The family say I'm free to wheel and deal as I like. And it's in the
We'll
bag.
buy some wine
Or
just to
bags.
top up the places.
We advance! Christina Lente.
Top up with some more oil.
Mariners, forward!
We have 2 more trade ships coming soon, as well as 1 warship. To replace that loss, take all the togas. Drop them off to Atomicus. He needs fancy stuff up here. And how are the troops looking? Are they recovered?
Your people are ailing.
Looks like it. Warships are almost home. And I will replace that auxiliary unit, so that my army is complete.
Christina Lente.
The garum has arrived. Yeah, I do need to get the funds rolling. Do a few contracts. We make a couple of commodities here that I have to refine. So yeah, we need more trade ships. But the minerals will help us make jewelry again.
Festina Lente. We advance.
Sell the excess. What is contracts here? Oysters with caviar will fulfill that one. That's a good profit.
What could you possibly require?
We have heaps of those. We make them by the ton. We are seafood warlords.
Through the waves.
Okay, the warships are home. Let's get them back into their port.
We stand waiting.
At berth. Some fluctuation to our workforce. It's hard to tell why sometimes. The plebeians must have a need that's not fulfilled. Yeah, the amphora. We can grab that now. Have some books too, you need that. Have some togas. So that should bring up our income here significantly for the equities. Just take all of the pots.
Festina Lente.
This is the only island I have that can make them too. And have some soap and glass. So all your needs are sorted now. Stop complaining.
We advance.
Do the same again. Soap, books and glass dropped off. Maybe a tub of wine or two. And that can go here.
Festina
To Brissingarum.
Lente.
The starts of our fort here at Brissingarum. More tiles required. Oh no, city status has gone down. Shortage of plebs. A short-term remedy is just to downgrade some equities. That will affect our income.
To the fray.
Future citizens unite.
Alright, the army is restocked. The navy will soon be restocked. Yeah, the ships are now coming out. The last warship. Gladiatrix.
We stand waiting.
Did I build 2 warships? No, that's why we've got a manpower issue. I'm going to sell one.
Mariners, forward.
I thought I built a civilian ship. Oh, that is a civilian ship, but I
What
just
could
fitted
you
out for
possibly
war.
require?
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
Damn. Alright, I have to rebuild that ship.
Waiting for your decree.
One of those is not a warship. One of them is a civilian ship, masquerading as a warship.
So wearing, Praetor.
I'm not sure if they have different stats or not. Okay, that didn't quite work out how I planned. We've got the fast transport. And I needed 2 of them. So now I've really screwed with my workforce because of all the boats being ordered. There's that quest. Oh no, what's going on? A bit of a bug.
Neptune's finest. Ready. Waiting for your decree. Waiting for your decree.
So oyster deliveries, 2 of them happening.
There you are. Names in the book.
A decision, your judiciousness.
No festivals.
Time flies, as do we.
Auxiliary merchant cruisers. Yeah, it's disguised. Off to the sail yard with that extra resource. The Albion convoy has returned. Partially solve the workforce issue by destroying this gate. They used up a lot of manpower. I don't want to destroy the ones into the Colosseum. There we go. A little less secure for our army, but that's okay. There we go. City status back up to a monsterpolis. We're going to drop off another 2 tons here. What have we got? Lygos Exekion. Military. Gates in range gives more attack and hit points. That would make your gates very strong. We need to pick another field of research. But I am running out of stuff to research. I need to develop Albion more to unlock some of the paths. I guess we'll just get all these. So it increases ship construction time. So we can build towers closer together. Defensive strength of walls. Happiness, fire safety and prestige in the area of effect of an army camp. Ooh. Manipular maneuvers. Toughness and shield protection for our legionaries, plus morale. Why can't I pick that? Yeah, running out of stuff to build. I have to either defeat one of the raiders to unlock this path. Reach 25,000 devotion with a single deity for this path. Or we could go down here. Appoint a rival as a specialist. Another legendary specialist, and that's all we can research for now. Dropping off all the supplies they need to keep the elite happy.
Festina Lente. Through the waves.
Sell this ship.
Can't believe you'd sell such a beauty.
I made a mistake, and it might not be as good as it appears. Made with lighter weight material than normal. Alright, this should boost the plebs now. They'll love having so much amphora. Hopefully. Over 300.
Waiting for your decree.
Fully stocked on garum though.
We advance.
That is so selfless. Thank you.
That's okay. Let's see what
Some days I just
you've
want
got
to
here.
eat figs and spy on Senate meetings.
Lots of belief if we can supply standing liars. Well, I actually have those, but it costs 100 grand for this specialist.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
We could sell this guy, I guess. What's he worth to sell? I don't really need stronger walls. Where is he? Huh?
Waiting for your decree.
Wrong ship. He's worth 22,000. So that oyster delivery was very profitable because we got paid and then we got given this guy as well.
See? I can be a merchant.
Mariners, forward!
Ooh, he's got one too. Hit points and movement speed if we can deliver just 18 tons. Ponies. That's a really good one. Let's take that. That will make one of our ships really quick. You found one costing 1.2 million denarii. Woo! What was he, the Emperor's right-hand man? Take them some tiles. Brissengarum needs tiles.
Festina Lente. Through the waves.
It's so important to splurge on yourself.
Plus 50% water supply. That's pretty good. If you need water, of course. One more time. Belief area of effect. for loom weavery. No thanks. Alright, don't waste your money on gambling.
Time flies, as do we. Festina Lente.
That ship's about to come out. We can put it straight to good use.
Salve, Praetor.
Head to Blepicus.
Let me tally that up for you.
Not much.
It's practically stealing.
Yeah, he didn't pay much at all. So I think we're going to need about 400,000 again. Ooh. We have a quest target right here that's going to give us 5,000 denarii. How convenient. We deliver the letter saying that she's not interested.
Oh dear, I'm afraid the lad has fainted, and I think I heard a splash.
Festina Lente.
Oh no! Please don't let him drown. He'd come back to haunt me with his silent stare. Oh God!
Oh, we have to now rescue him. Because he fell overboard. No doubt we get a specialist from this. That would be nice.
Oh, thank Neptune. I really wouldn't have liked him to come here dripping with algae.
Happiness and health, if they have a theatre.
Okay, we're almost done. Only one left. Quintus Propertius. I recently found out he's one of Kaizo's boys. Nothing proper about being a slaver.
You wish for the governor to deliver a message to the Slavers' Island, knowing the peril this entails?
Yeah, because we're friends with the slaver. Diana has requested your help in dealing with one last suitor, one Quintus Propertius, a man employed by none other than Kaizo Syracuse. The previous suitors have been inoffensive sorts, but this one may prove to be rather offensive indeed. You've already done plenty on Diana's behalf. We'll do it.
Your noble deeds will go down in legend. Yes. I could totally write a play.
Well, they teased me because I have 50 of these quest items here, and I thought that I was going to have to deliver 50 of them. It's too good to be true by the sound of it. Take some marble. Everything else is looking good. So we'll take the wood.
Hold on!
Outpacing production with our deliveries now.
Time flies, as do we.
Just the necessities.
Through the waves. Time flies, as do we.
We have tiles on the way. We have another trade ship on the way. We might be able to get another Gladiator games in before the next war. But once this ends, I have a feeling this is just going to completely crash. I still have 30 minutes of unhappiness for every single pop in the city.
Festina Lente.
Try and get this wall finished.
We stand waiting.
I think that will kill manpower. It's like 80 Libertas just for the gates. We started a plantation of wood here. Lots of hemp. We have a forum, bathhouse, and a theatre. Pretty fancy up here at Brissingarum. Plus, I spent some time making a quaint little farm. And with the aqueduct, this actually outputs a lot of food for this town.
Mariners, forward! Time flies, as do we.
So lots of jumping around here. Yeah, we've pretty much drained their production at Blepicus. They don't make much.
Festina Lente.
Garum stocks are completely full here. So that means that we get to sell. I could deliver some to Albion, actually. Let's do that.
Waiting for your decree.
Got some here already. Don't quite make enough brooches for it to be worth taking a load back, because that would just interfere with my trade route.
We stand waiting. Salve, Praetor.
Those guys are going back to Latium. The military ship stays behind. So we unlocked a need here.
Could sell eels to the eel fishers.
So these guys love garum now.
Them myself.
That's a good thing. We earn some extra money from them. Oyster stocks replenished. I'm going to take a bunch of weapons to the trader. So we can start producing them again. Production would have stopped.
Time flies, as do we.
They need a shipment of wine. They can have some.
We advance.
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
They will have to get over it.
If I was interested in becoming a politician, you'd be someone I'd talk to.
Ooh, the more that I convert to Equus here, next to where Dorian is, gives us more Libertas. So if I upgrade these guys, I should get an influx of Libertas. Yeah, I did. Plebeians are running out, but that does mean I can upgrade the Libertas houses. We get sort of compounding returns on these upgrades. So you have more Libertas, so it's like they all live together. Equal amounts of Libertas workforce. Whew. I should really want to put him right in the center then, don't I? We lose some market coverage if I move this. But I think it might work out better. Oh, 140 Libertas just added to the stockpile. Even more. This is great. Dorian, you're actually useful for once. You're much more useful in my stockade than you are in your own island. Still, so I could basically... Actually, I'm going to upgrade the waterfront. This is going to put some pressure on my balanced economy because it's just an excess of needs now. Let's have a look. Garam's getting close to parity, but mostly still okay. I think that might go up as the people fill in the houses. But our population is soaring now, all thanks to Dorian being surrounded by equities is what he wants, because you just get so many Libertas from it. That's really cool. Plus he adds fire safety from baths and health if we have them, so fire safety's going right up. Health's already high. I'm interested to see what this lady will give us once we conquer her. And look at this income skyrocketing. Whoops, we dropped the grapes off at the wrong place. Dropping the wine off. Picking up some extra honey to go with that and make wine.
Mariners, forward!
New trade ship is ready. Let's take a shipment of horses to this lady across the way. She likes to buy livestock.
We advance!
My people are not slow. They just get distracted a lot.
Yeah, she buys livestock. She doesn't want our type of horses, though.
A famous person will be searching
Oh, we need to
for
deliver
your
the
ships.
glass as well.
No. That can't be right.
Festina Lente.
Yeah, Zara is the bigger fish. I would like to take her town before she builds the amphitheater, though. I don't think she's got the workforce to do it. I think she's sort of blocked herself a bit. Or she's missing one of the required materials. And I'm not trading anything. I have a monopoly on this wood.
Through the waves.
Let's upgrade the roads here. Spend some of that concrete. Might upgrade the walls too. Too close to the cliff, I can't upgrade that.
We stand waiting. Mariners, forward!
Drop some marble off. Do they need soap? I believe they do. Yes, they do.
Selway, Praetor.
Drop some happiness off.
We advance.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Festival of Knowledge. We have an excess of books over there, so we'll do that. Nope. I didn't bring enough. God, I gotta learn to count, don't I? Lucky that's close.
Time flies, as do we.
Where's this dude that needs to be rejected? Here he is. I wonder if he's going to fight us. We'll soon find out. Not far away now, and we'll be able to start declaring war on the next target. Let's take some tunics around. We have an excess of tunics.
Festina Lente.
Sell off our weapons.
It's so important to splurge on yourself.
Not a
Just
bad
the
little profit there.
necessities.
While we have the amphitheater running, we're making 50% more from our bakery lines, and we're making 50% more from our arms and armor.
I throw some of our work in
So
the
there is
fire,
lots of
for the
potential here to make
penalties
money.
watching over us.
We make enough honey here at Tyrannicus, so we don't really need to keep dropping it off. Let's take some bread. We make lots of bread.
Mariners, forward!
And I've basically milked this place. Take some wood, that's about it. Milked it dry. Thanks for your input.
Through the waves!
Need 8 more tons of glass.
Mariners!
And the flagship's potentially getting in a fight now. We gave the letter.
I'm sorry for all the trouble. I've got a gift for you, Governor. You'll love this.
She offers you a
No
new
more
ship.
letters. I can live with no more letters. As for you, you've done me a great service. Enjoy your reward.
Just a trireme. She did pay us a lot though.
Ooh, I collect the figureheads.
Did I just break the quest by doing that? Just selling it already.
You have received a missive from the Lady Diana, Ere. She requests you visit her to discuss matters both just and crucial.
My ship's on the way to deliver that last glass.
Hey, you. I've been thinking. There's so much injustice in our world. And what greater injustice is there than to be forced to marry someone you don't love? So look. One of my friends has been betrothed to some horrible old equis. She'll be stuck spending the rest of her life with some old fogey she hates. Can you rescue her? For love. And money. I could give you a lot of money.
Diana's just crucial matter turns out to be just this. Some of her friends are getting married and she'd rather they didn't get married to those people in particular. She'd like you to stop these engagements so that her friends can freely love again. And she has promised you a sizable sum of cash if you agree. Except in the name of love? Except in the name of justice? Except in the name of money? We'll just do it for money.
Ooh, good luck.
Money. Money, money, money.
Waiting.
More letters to deliver.
A trader should know the ocean. I dip my toes inside every chance I get.
So we've got to kill a target.
Prepare for war.
Send a couple of warships after it. Send the flagship, it's the fastest responder. The war chest is building steadily.
We advance.
Right, drop off some tunics. We probably don't need to, but I'm going to anyway.
Through the waves.
Oh yeah, they could fit a few in the bank. Good, good. I'll let their stuff build up for a while.
Forward.
Just dropping off today. No taxes required. Want some bread too? Bread and honey.
We advance.
You're no legate, but you'll do.
Messenger of Ninlil, we cherish your gifts.
A scholarly merchant stands before you in chains. This citizen of Atomicus is guilty of collecting magical codices and heretical scrolls. Your priests wish you to condemn him to the mines. Noble governor, please. I gathered there's materials for study, not practice. Hard labor in the mines. More belief, less knowledge. Across Atomicus. Confiscate the materials and release him for knowledge and less belief. Seize all his wealth and property. Less prestige, but we get money. And destroy the materials and impose a fine. Confiscate the materials and release him.
Ere.
We want to see what he was working on.
Waiting for your decree.
But largely harmless. He does it again though. It's to the cross for him. Were they still crucifying people at this time?
We stand waiting.
Or was that a standard across their entire time? Oh no, we're not taking stuff. If we do take stuff, it's just oysters this time. We've got a few of them.
Time flies, as do we.
Stockpiles are full. Looks like we're ready for almost go to war again. So we'll stick with the same plan and send our trade ships to go and hang out at the Pirate Cove. I'm just not sure how it's going to go. She's got 2 islands in Albion. So maybe we go to Albion, or maybe that becomes her new stronghold. Or just the one island. That would be funny if it becomes her new home base. I'll have to sail to Albion to defeat her. I wasn't able to find the other pirate raider. The Sahar tribe. We have 1 military ship. We'll go and check the very top corner of the map. She might be there. And then we'll check here. Alright, that should do it.
Structure is under attack.
One of my buildings is under attack.
A structure is under attack.
By what? Pirates?
A structure is under attack.
What do you mean? Oh, the quest target. It's shooting at me as it went past. We're chasing it down. It won't escape.
Time flies, as do we. Fortune favors the bold.
A ship is under attack.
Whoa. Scorpion doing massive damage when it hits.
Hurrah! In the name of Venus, love triumphs.
Love triumphs, hey? Diana's friend. Saved her from her marriage.
We advance. Through the waves.
Oh, I need to pick up the oil and amphora because they will be full.
Neptune's finest. Ready. Mariners, forward. We advance.
Alright, the fast transports have arrived from
Waiting
Albion.
for your decree. We stand waiting. What could you possibly require?
We'll send them back.
Selway, Praetor.
Go to the pirate cave now. We're getting ready for war.
And it's in the bag. Or bags. Whichever.
We stand waiting.
We found the friend.
Here comes my champion. Fancy fighting in the name of love and justice again?
We advance.
Although these two do actually love each other very much, but you know, the Vestals aren't keen on marriage at all.
Mariners, forward!
The wine is full,
Lente.
but the oysters are not.
Neptune's finest. Ready. Waiting for your decree.
Might send a warship patrol out after that quest target.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Might take them a while to track them down, having no oars. Yeah, it's a pretty brutal fate, isn't it? I thought the center of my industry was burning down then, but it's just the glow of the furnace. Alright, once these deliveries are all made, they're going to the pirate cave. We are loading up the ships and we're heading off to war. And I will at least build these first gates and first turrets. There we go.
Selway, Praetor. Mariners, forward! Waiting for your decree.
Supplies for the siege, but if it was anything like the last war, it shouldn't take too long. There are no former Vestal virgins. You don't leave. And if you do, you get buried alive. Now, our jewellery has slowed down a bit because I'm not making much gold, and we're splitting that between instruments and the jewellery, so that's just a loss I'll have to bear. Let's see if we can use this guy to fix our happiness issues. We'll put him in the same house that Dorian's in. Happiness if a theatre is supplied. So we should get health and happiness.
Nice place you've got.
I noticed a jump in health, but not happiness. But happiness is over 1,000 now, because the patricians are no longer angry with us. There's 12 minutes of this game's left. Maybe we should wait for the next one before we attack. Income's dropping. Oh, soap requirements are very high now. We're missing one little square. Oh, we found him. Are we fighting? He's sighted. Flagship, head to the Pirate Cove.
Forward! Christina Lente. We stand waiting.
Alright, off to Pirate Cove.
Fire has started in your city.
Pirate Cove.
We advance.
He wants more sails.
Old royal house, this. They weren't using it anymore.
Or destroy a bunch of ships. Now, do you think you could actually deliver sails this time and not cloth? That would be good.
Lente.
We've almost chased down this trireme.
So way, Praetor.
Can I possibly keep up with soap production now? It seems to be changing all the time. Mainly in the positives. What
In the
about
name of
sheep?
Venus, you struck true.
We need another sheep station.
What could you possibly require?
Oh, we saved her.
Christina Lente.
Head to Pirate Cove. You're on the wrong side of the planet. Now we want sails, not cloth. That will do. I'll sell the rest.
Time flies, as do we. Time flies, as do we.
Now, what is this lady's fleet doing?
Those who control the oars can go against the wind.
One
Pirates.
of our acquisitions officers.
No, we are battleship doctrine. There is nowhere they can row that we won't catch them and eventually. I do have faster ships, but they're doing the route between Albion and Latium. All my Latium water vessels are slow as, but bristling with firepower. There's been a big drop in income. It's because there's such a huge demographic shift, plus all the Libertas that arrived on the planet. That just came out of nowhere. Dorian brought all his refugees with him. Their needs seem to be okay. Just the brooches.
We stand, waiting.
Which just got dropped off. This is her fleet, so we don't want those. We don't want to go to war while she's in our port.
No, no, I won't interrupt. Here to watch is all.
Will that actually go in our favor, attacking all out? You own the least islands of all governors, apparently. Yeah, she's got a massive fleet here, just chilling off our coast. Once we drop off this body, we will start shadowing her fleet.
Finest. Ready.
Like, that's going to shoot up my dockyard for sure. She has siege weapons on her ships. She has triremes, which are probably a lot better than pentaconters. What's her naval strength like? Slightly higher than mine. Yeah, I think you're right there, Wintertown.
Through the waves.
Alright, get to the Pirate Cove. The fighting's going to happen shortly. I can't see her fleets on the map anymore.
Fire has started in your city.
Bit of an unlucky fire, that one. Despite having high fire safety.
So look, my friend here's been promised to the Vestals. If they find out she was getting married, the two of them would be buried alive.
There you go, there's your little factoid.
Love's all well and good, but I don't want my friends to die for it. Anyway, thanks you. Whether you acted for love or for money, please take this small token.
50,000.
Waiting for your decree.
Thank you. Jeez. Alright, let's get ready for war. We're going to send the warships back.
Christina Lente.
Warships back. Hydration time.
Time flies, as do we.
That would be good if they actually keep things up to parity. A lot of devs do ignore their console release once a certain point has passed, though.
Through the waves!
Oh, wrong ships. Don't send them back. They've got to stay in the Pirate Cove.
Neptune's finest!
Ooh, he's offering us a trade treaty.
I'll cut you in. Shake on it.
Okay.
And so it is written.
Many of your Roman peers will see this as treachery. We did it. We're now friends, and we can buy
Good
ships
on
from
you.
him for 90 grand. Oh. Expensive prices there, buddy. What do you want to sell and trade? You just want the basics too. We'll make a fortune off this guy with garum and bread.
We've had a lot of work done. No sense leaving the hands idle.
Mariners! Forward!
But he doesn't buy whatever I want to sell him. Only what he
Waiting
needs.
for your decree!
The golden goose takes wing.
It has been 4 hours, Ere. How about a little exercise?
Lies. It's only been 3 hours.
Lente! What could you possibly require?
Okay, the warships, the fleet ships are all safe in their berth. We're just waiting on the return of these warships, and then we are ready to fight. Let's stand out on the pier and wait for them to head back. The lonely guardsman, keeping an eye out. Unfortunately, you can't mount the tower, can you? Nope. Hello, Sawadi, welcome. Just in time for our war to kick off. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and I'll be back in a moment. It looks like I got back just in time. Our ships have arrived. Welcome back. Let's get them into the port and start this rather elegant boarding process again. So each ship can hold 3, so we'll just put them in groups of 3. Watch the economy crash as we have to start paying these troops. Here they come.
Who are you calling a donkey?
They're not going to go where I want them to. The group's too big.
Moete.
That's better.
Parate was aditur.
We're ready for war. There's got a bit of total war action going on here with the amount of models. Hello everyone, welcome. They did make the processional way a bit tight. But it works. Funnel them down to the docks. You can also be an archer. I don't know if you can do any damage, but you can shoot. I did read on Reddit that if you have 2 players and you both go to this mode, you can shoot each other. But I don't know how true that is. They were right about the riding the aqueduct. So maybe they were right about the PvP archer too. Thomas and I will have to try this on the weekend when we play again. If anyone else has Anno and wants to join us in our co-op game, you're welcome to. Just let us know, join the Discord, and we'll put you on. Right, the troops have all arrived at the docks. Let's get them in their ships.
Gloria Exercitus!
Spoonful of trouble!
We stand, waiting.
Full, full, not full. The selection interface is not the greatest, but I'm not expecting professional RTS levels of micro.
Waiting for your decree.
Like there is a lot of lag between when you issue the order and they start doing things.
Cohorts at your command.
I guess in an ancient combat game you can justify that as having to dispatch riders to tell them what to do.
What could you possibly require? Neptune's finest! Ready!
Bit scared about this one. At least I know that I can rescue my guys if they drown.
proprietor.
So what I think I might do is just storm the beaches just as we declare war so that the ships can then just concentrate on the naval battle. She has heaps of ships everywhere, so she's probably just going to scatter and attack on my ports. This is the only port that's well defended. So if we take losses in the naval combat, we can run back here to repair, and the ballista towers will keep us safe while we repair. I will have another 2 ships under construction. That just pushes us under for our limiters. So I'm going to downgrade these houses so we still have enough population across our entire army.
Finest. Ready.
Alright, let's go. Now, we're going to do the quick and easy storm. Where was her villa? The villa's here. It's quite crowded. She has not much army. Oh, here it is. I think we might attack here. Destroy the army. And then actually make our landing here. And hopefully we can do all that before her fleet arrives.
Festina Lente.
We don't have the wind at our backs, so it's going to take a while for our ships to get there. The income's not too bad. It's actually much better than it was last time we went to war. Well, the dolphins are pretty much a staple of this point, so another good omen. And we will prepare the games before. This will be the last one? No, I've already done that. We need to move up to the next one, but I'm not sure if I have... Okay, this... I might have to destroy my iron mine. We need water. 100,000 denarii. We need oysters, Tyrian purple, and armor. The purple's going to be hard. I don't have enough. And I can't make it. Try again with different resources. What could it be? Oysters, wine, roast beef, bird tongues. Anything else but Tyrian purple I could manage with. Clan shields I can't do. And bird tongues and roast beef would be hard. Let's try again. Alright, we can do that. Good. So yeah, if you can't fulfill an order, just cancel it and start again. We have just enough oysters here. We have heaps of caviar. We just need the oysters, really. But we already have some made. Unfortunately, I don't have an aqueduct. So, I'm going to have to destroy my iron mine. Or my limestone quarry. Yeah, it's just going to be the iron mine. This is a nice, easy one. And we already have heaps of weapons and armor. They don't see much use. So let's just do this. But all these buildings are in the way. Kind of still want to keep them. Pick the whole building up and move it. We should be able to fit one more over here somewhere. There's room for one more. We're not going to be creating enough iron now, but that's okay. We will live. It's going to increase the fire risk in town, but meh. We'll be okay. Like I said, we will live. Now. Will this give us enough room to drop down a cistern? That's all we need to do, really, is just drop one of these down. And just join them together. I mean, I guess I could sneak the aqueduct down here to also fill out this. And long term, I guess I could make this the aqueduct to irrigate this crop. This and also feed the aqueduct. But that's a long-term project I'll look at another time. Right, we've got water to the Colosseum or the amphitheater. We don't quite have enough fine glass, but we do make it. We have enough, good. And it's using 50 water, so it's a decent amount. There's not enough room here to get the aqueduct down. Yeah, I think that'll do. I'm not going to fiddle with it too much. That's all that we needed. And I can prop up the iron if needed from my other places. Alright, where are our ships? So we're distracting the people while we go to war again. Let's check that our glass is making full production.
We ensure you get nothing but the best.
Good. And then finally I need to make sure we're making enough just clear glass. Oh, not quite enough. Why has one got better production? Survivor of the Sands and Sandals. Okay, so... this guy is actually upgrading these too. It's a shame they're all spread out. Alright, we're back. We're sitting outside.
Waiting for your decree.
Our destination. Let's have a look around and make sure her fleets aren't nearby. There they are. The nearest fleet is probably a minute or two away from us. But we'll stomp them.
I await your instruction.
Alright. Sorry, love, but we're going to need your land. Despite having a trade treaty, we're just going to go in balls to the wall, and she has no help by the look of it. Do we go all out war? This will give us reputation, I think.
Must you shatter the pretty picture I painted of you?
Just pause it quickly.
Oh no! I'll have to delay the victory parade.
That did give us reputation. What? so the stronger we get, the more we're allowed to do it.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
The army's running. I don't blame them. He just got hit by scorpions.
It didn't even have graffiti on it.
I think we might just try and cut them off at the pass.
There are signs of public unrest.
Through the way!
Quick, quick, quick.
We stand, waiting.
Come on, guys, let's go.
As do we.
Too busy fighting. Oh, the army's coming back.
Waiting for your decree. So way, Praetor.
Let's keep these guys here, the ones without troops on them, to fight the army. And then the army can go and sneak in the back door.
Waiting for your decree.
I think this might be blocked though, because they're having trouble going there. Oh wait, there we go.
For the governor.
One of our troops is under attack.
Future citizens unite.
We stand, waiting.
There we go. Getting them on.
Neptune's finest.
Oh wait,
Ready.
we've got
Would
enemy
you
ships.
like rams or ravens? Greek fire? There's a special discount today.
Waiting for your decree.
Come on, get the troops aboard.
Mariners, forward.
Oh, he just got hit by a catapult because they're not doing anything. Run!
A structure is under attack.
This ship can go back to repair.
As do we.
Let's call it a diplomatic visit.
What could you possibly require?
One of my troops is badly damaged, that's alright.
Hey, Praetor.
I should have thought there were enough shipwrecks on the ocean floor.
So way, Praetor.
They die with honor.
One of our ships destroyed. No. But they're getting cornered. And they've got the captain on board. No!
I apologize on behalf of my crew.
What could you
The ships
possibly
are just not
require?
responding to my
I'd say it's
actual
gone
orders.
especially
Move, move,
well.
move.
Ade.
Christina Lente.
We passed the test. Your wish?
Waiting for your decree.
A structure is under attack.
Oh, these ships, man, they just do not listen. They'd rather attack us. They're all on aggressive mode, that's why. So they're just seeking their own targets.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Right, we're going to have to siege to break our way through.
Your people are ailing.
Proprietor!
Gather arrows!
A structure is under attack. A structure is under attack.
She is. She's in trouble. If I can get the onagers to hit their targets.
Banquet tables turned into barricades. Seats left empty. It's a tragedy.
Quotequitot hostes!
This ship just refuses to do what it wants.
Forward, Praetor!
Yeah, we just earned some money for that one. Just stack some orders up and see if they actually listen to me.
Who are you calling a donkey?
Our Praetorians are just getting shot. Break through the wall here pretty soon, I think.
Dirige frontem. Mandate captate.
Just charge the wall. It's only a palisade, so we shouldn't need siege
A
weapons.
structure is under attack.
What could you possibly require? Prepare for war!
Parate was aditer.
Trying to break through here. It looks like it's working, but we're getting peppered with arrows.
We passed the test.
I'll keep the Praetorians away. They've taken a fair few casualties. Arrows attack that.
A structure is under attack.
Mandate captate.
I don't have a violent nature. I just think it'll be more peaceful with me around.
The torches are being thrown over the wall because they built it right against.
Ladles! Hand me the hot broth!
They're going to throw soup at us.
Dirige frontem. Parate was aditer.
This place is finally rebuilt. That's good. It's just a matter of time.
Proprietor!
Just throw torches at this thing. The onagers couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. I suppose they're throwing it up over a cliff. I'll give them some credit. Yay! Get through! The villa is going to fall. We've got unlimited torches. There's not much left of it. Can't aim. Take that. Oh, my arrow was enough to make it fall.
Hexatraconis! Attack!
Get through the wall.
Help is on the way.
Oh, she's taking it back. I need to get in there.
Quasequitos hostes! Praetor!
I had to defend myself. I am defending myself.
Just hit this little spot and we can get through the wall. Come on, you can do it. Just a few little spikes left. Yeah, so this is telling me we're really going to need to siege the other lady. And it might mean building up both these islands before we even think about it. Tiny little fragment left. Yay! We lost one of our archer units, it seems.
Sagittari! Gather arrows!
Right, move in. Secure the wreckage of the village. It's tempting to keep her town, but it's just all Libertas. All of them. Doesn't look like there are any temples or anything built. Just lots of gardens and things like that. But we've taken over the villa. She does have another island in Albion, so she might get banished to Albion.
Cohorts at your command.
I'm happy to leave her alive, if that's the case. I might not be able to afford here, though. I used up some of my war chest.
Dirige frontem.
Just giving them targets is not the best. Her army largely got wiped out, I think. Let's check on my navy. What are they doing?
We stand waiting.
Is her navy dead? Can't see them on the mini-map, so The island is almost ours.
Future citizens unite.
Here.
I did build 2 extra warships. Did they come out?
Take it then, you big barbarian brute.
Ooh. I don't have enough by far. So we're going to have to spend some reputation. That will put us in the negative,
Just
but
the ones.
it's still good. Keep and clear. So unfortunately this island is being put to the sword and the rest are being slaved.
Think of all the things we could get away with.
Archers,
to the
me.
fray.
Your wish.
She's accepted
I hope
offer
it's
for
adequate.
peace because she still has an island in Albion. Oh, I have to make that decision now, and the Emperor has demanded that we make peace. Oh, we actually take reputation hit anyway.
Friend, you know I'm the Emperor, right?
Now he wants us to both make peace. If I say no, it'll be negative 30. Alright, we'll listen to you this time.
And no messing around.
But definitely
Wouldn't
not.
this be fun?
No. She wants a non-aggression pact. And a trade. She's like, okay, don't
Let
worry
us
about it.
confuse our
It kicks me out of
enemies.
my home, but I'll let that slide. Your legati are requesting you host a Festum Victoriari, a festival to honor the goddess of victory in the city of Tyrannicus to celebrate the recent conquest of your legion. A triumphant military parade will display the power and glory of the Imperium for all to see. Cheaper recruitment. No, we've still got the festival of the games.
We passed the test.
Alright, where is the trade port? I'm going to have to move it and connect it to the governor's villa. Again, we'll just let this place regenerate slowly and then I will build it another time.
Parate was aditur.
So the warships are all going to go home
Waiting for your decree.
and the trade ships will bring the army home because we're not at war anymore. So they can leave the safety of the pirate cove
What could you possibly require?
and head over to our new fortress island.
Festina Lente.
Significant hit to income now. We need to hurry up and get everyone home. How is that festival looking? Nearly everything delivered. Great. We have the aqueduct connected, so we are going to fill the amphitheater up with water and have a naval battle. In 10 minutes' time. Let's try and get our army home before then.
We advance.
So now we have secured ourselves a source of the snail population, which means we can make our own dye finally, without having to buy it from this lady. Oh, the games have
A
started.
decision, your judiciousness.
Let's reset this.
Done.
Only cost bread. Super scenic, is it? Let's have a look. Sucks to be them. Let's have a look at the, is there a commentary? Welcome, welcome, fellow Romans, to the Narmatia. Let's shower these brave seafaring bastards with glory. Here they come, it's the Reds. Team of 20 rowers, boarding crew, and names you've heard before. That's Domitian, the Dominus at the helm, and I see Optimus among the galley slaves. Watch out for his paddle. That's cool. Nice touch. The boat's come back and it's now peppering the victims with arrows. We've also got the festival. The Governor's Festival of the Games. People living their best lives while their neighbours are put to the sword. Oh dear. Right, the army's all ready. They fared pretty well. We lost, I believe, just one unit of... Oh no, we've got the archers. We lost one unit of auxiliary spears. No, not even. I'm being confused here. We've got the garrison again. Where is it?
Simple serves best.
These guys are garrison troops. Trying to sneak home.
Future citizens unite.
Well, this one's rebuilt already. Very nice.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Where are the trade ships? Are they on their way? Not far now. Sailing home to victory. What kind of bonuses are we getting from this? Trade revenue. We killed most of our trade partners, unfortunately.
Your people are ailing.
Who are you calling a donkey?
Karate was Adita.
Next time it might even just be worth using a couple of trade ships to drop the army off while the navy fights. It was too fiddly. At least I could drop off 7 units at a time. We will stop at the trade docks and they can parade through the city. Another successful campaign. We've gained ourselves lots of great real estate. Lots of potential. And then we have to think about a war with this one. She has lots of onagers, so my ships are going to take some serious firepower. It might be worth just taking some of her other islands, which are all pretty well defended.
Cities are a lot like rivers. You get gates and junctions, wings and rivers. And there's also the bitter part.
Time flies, as do we.
Deliver. The other ships can just go and start the trade run again. Grounds look empty without all the armies there, but they will be back soon. Be able to have a bath in their specially prepared baths. Or they can rinse at the fountain over here. Where'd all the water go? Did they drain it? They're no longer holding the ship battle. Aw. Aw, it's broken. We broke it.
What could you possibly require? Through the waves! By Jove, the governor, as I live and breathe.
You can add a new governor. Dorian's dead. But we could farm them all. Nefernuru. We might add him once we already own the world, and then we can just conquer him. Not now, though. I'm going to clear the board first. Maybe the Emperor will hate us some more. Alright, the ships have arrived home.
Time flies, as do we.
Send the trade ships off on their first collection. They can meet up with the rest of the gang.
We advance.
And we can parade ourselves home. Our legions are impressive. This is the kind of thing I was looking forward to from Manor Lords, and I hope it happens one day. Let's see if we can beat them there. Here they come. There's a parade waiting for them. Exactly what we want. Oh, the Equites are breaking through the parade. And breaking how many models can be on screen at once. There goes a horse barreling through the crowd. The army is the next street over, all trying to fit down the promenade. The war machine's barely fitting down the street. Truly is a festive city. There's always something going on. triumph is well underway. I bet it changed into my work clothes. My official clothes. Everyone should be arriving very shortly. Calm down, you lot. They actually joined the festival. I'll have one more look from ground level. It's a bit of a stampede going on here. It's a bit janky down here, but it's still cool. The bridge bristling with legionaries. Let me through, please. And we made it home. 2 lands were conquered today. The governess's expansive reign creeping across Latium. And the attack had the blessing of the Emperor until it was so brutal. Until we put everyone to the sword and took the and took the island for ourselves. But otherwise, he approved of that attack. Approving of strength. The legions have arrived, getting into formation. The cavalry are just freaking out. Well, I guess that's as good a place as any to leave it for this evening. It's going to take some serious development and planning before we go to war with Zeta. But I think we can do it. Make sure you join us next time. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much to our members, Atomic, Thomas, Lord Spears, Queen Blep, and Brissinger. You guys really helped the channel, and thank you to everyone else that watched tonight. We will see you in the next episode of Tyrannicus Takes Over the World. My name is Ty. Have a great day.